Iggy Azalea is a female rapper from Australia who found success within the American music market after moving to the States at only 16 years old. Iggy knew that she always wanted to pursue music from a young age and tested out various genres and sounds before ultimately deciding that rap was the best fit for her. During the 2010s, Iggy ultimately found success within her rap career after teaming up with T.I. and dropped hit after hit as her breakout song Fancy topped the Billboard charts at number one, even becoming the longest number one for female rapper, which is a record that Iggy held up until 2019. Around 2014-2015, it felt like Iggy was really on top of the rap game. So, what happened? Now, while Iggy was achieving mass success during these few years for songs like Fancy, Black Widow, and her verse on Ariana Grande's Problem, during 2014-15, it felt like she was also receiving some of the most hate she's ever faced within her career. During this time, Iggy was made fun of for seemingly everything and received a lot of criticism for being a white Australian woman in the American rap scene. As some suggested, she was biting off the culture, and many claimed that Iggy could just straight up not rap. She had a couple freestyles during this time go viral, as many people were making fun of how bad they believed it was. So, while Iggy was achieving so much mainstream and commercial success during this time, it genuinely felt like she was a laughingstock of the rap community for a minute there. Iggy had a handful of allegations come out about her during this time as well. It was heavily rumored that Iggy Azalea had assistance of ghostwriters for many of her biggest songs, especially Fancy. There was also a handful of claims that Iggy was racist and homophobic, as multiple tweets resurfaced, as well as an old lyric where she describes herself as a quote-unquote runaway slave master, which many found to be distasteful as she herself is an Australian white woman. Many of the controversies surrounding Iggy at this time unfortunately did end up taking a huge toll on her reputation, as her public image saw a major decline around this time. At least that's what her mentor at the time, T.I., believed, as around 2015, he eventually did cut ties with her, claiming it's due to her online reputation, as he felt it was just irreversible and he could no longer help her career flourish. Iggy was kind of taken back by these comments at the time, but the two did ultimately end up parting ways, and Iggy pursued the remainder of her career as an independent artist. So, as an independent artist, Iggy did continue to drop singles throughout the years, as well as an EP in 2018, which spawned the current national anthem as we know it.
Please rise for our national anthem.
Open up the safe, bitches got a lot to say.
But it was not until 2019 when Iggy finally dropped her album as an independent artist titled In My Defense. The album had a handful of songs that did fine for Iggy, most notably Sally Walker was the breakout song of that album, but she was ultimately unable to replicate the success of her previous album, The New Classic. In 2021, Iggy released The End of the Era, which it just didn't make any noise, to put it nicely. The album was Iggy's first to fail to appear on the Billboard 200, and it generally has no notable songs to come from it. So, while Iggy's mainstream appeal was seemingly on the decline, she still maintained a strong following that was dedicated to her. Thus, she initially planned to create a fourth album. She had this project on pause for a while. Many suggest it's because the executive producer of the album had his hands tied up for a little bit, if you know what I mean. So it was actually at the top of 2024 where Iggy announced that she officially scrapped the album. Iggy states that she finds herself to be more passionate about other projects nowadays and wants to focus her energy into other ventures, especially those within design and creative direction. On top of this, Iggy has recently sold her masters to her music and claims that it's for an amount that is so she doesn't have to work anymore. So honestly, good for her. So it seems as of 2024, Iggy's music career is officially over. She seems to be quite excited actually about her upcoming ventures. I'm not sure exactly what this could be. Her Instagram bio claims that she's making companies, so I'm excited to see what avenue she ends up dabbling in. I know she's got her OnlyFans going up right now, so I know Miss Iggy is definitely still making her coin. And I didn't get a chance to mention, but back in 2020, she did have a child named Onyx, so I'm sure she's also enjoying the motherhood lifestyle. So it is a shame to see Iggy's career seemingly fall apart so fast, but Iggy's perseverance through it all honestly is very inspiring. She refuses to let herself become a victim of her circumstances and continues to take charge of her career in a way that makes her fulfilled in the end. Iggy announced her departure from music not too long ago, so it is too soon to see what other projects she has in store for us, but I'm excited to see what she has up her sleeve, and I wish her the best of luck on all of these ventures. But you guys, I want you guys to let me know, are you excited to see what ventures Iggy takes on, or will you miss her presence in the music industry? Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Peace.